I think since PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, Sony has kinda struggled to find a way to celebrate everything PlayStation. The old, the new, the popular, the obscure. Then, with Astrobot as the vehicle, they gave us the PS5 pack-in title, Astro's Playroom, which allowed us to revisit all of the consoles and peripherals of PlayStation's past. Well, great start. It was a good idea, and the ever-talented Team Asobi went bigger with this new game. The team found exactly how to celebrate PlayStation's past with their new game, which has a ton of cameos and references to games as old as Jumping Flash and as new as Returnal, and all the hallmarks in between. There are so many callbacks here in this absolute love letter, and the game itself is also an excellent platformer that evokes games like the 3D Mario games and other platformers of the past. And from the trophy perspective, they absolutely nailed that too. This has been one of the best Platinum experiences I've had all year, and there are so many good trophies here that will make you smile from ear to ear on a constant basis. Astrobot is here, and he's the new PlayStation mascot. Now, let's collect all the trophies for his brand new masterpiece. This is Platinum Hunters, the show where we take a look at everything it takes to get the Platinum Trophy and whether it's worth the effort to achieve it. If you haven't, do yourself a favor, play the pack-in title first before you play this one. That's Astro's Playroom. I've got the guide on the channel already. It's actually episode 2 in Platinum Hunters history. And of course, subscribe for more videos just like this because you might just find your next Platinum Trophy. The trophy run here is smooth as butter. Beat the game, collect almost everything, and then you have a bunch of great environmental trophies. It's not that hard of a platinum to go for, and if you like, you can even beat it without a guide. Even for the collectibles, I'll show you how that works very soon. And I think we can get started right now because I'm just brimming with excitement and I don't have anything else we need to say about this. But note, I have more helpful guides in the description below should you need it, but again, you can beat this game without a guide. While you try to rebuild your ship, you'll collect 8 unmissable trophies along the way. Plus, you are going to collect a lot of friends as well, as this game has almost all the hallmarks of PlayStation that you can think of. Almost. This absolute love letter of a game is incredible to play through, and as you will soon see, even better to collect the Platinum Trophy. We will start our deep dive with collectibles, and getting this first type is the fun part of the whole adventure. On screen now we have all the trophies you can get for going through each level and rescuing all of the bots. You get a trophy for clearing each world, including the bonus one, the Lost Galaxy. You will find a ton of iconic bots in every level, and later in the guide we're going to shout out a bunch of them that have trophies associated with them. There are 300 bots in total to collect in the base game. There are 4 extra bots that you can get from Astro's Playroom, getting the secret bots, and I have a video on the channel that will help you get each and every one of those 4. This game has over 100 cameo bots that include characters from Castlevania, Metal Gear Solid, Ape Escape, Bloodborne, and so much more, including very obscure PlayStation series we have not seen in a long time. I'm just mentioning a few from the first world, not even getting into the later ones. I'll have a guide below to help you find the location of each of them, but you kinda don't need it. When you enter the level the second time after you completed it, there is a bird bot that you can activate by paying 200 coins, and this bird bot will show you where the missing bots and puzzle pieces are when you get close to their location. What's also great is that once you pay for the levels Bird bought once, you won't have to pay for it again. It is really helpful for collecting everything in the game naturally and without a guide. But if you are impatient or want to save your coins, you can use a guide for the bots and puzzle pieces. And that brings us to our second set of collectibles that you also collect inside of the levels, the puzzle pieces. Here are 5 trophies on screen now related to collecting all 120 puzzle pieces and unlocking all the secrets that come with it. The puzzle pieces will be placed back at the crash site where all your bots are chilling, and every time you complete a puzzle you get a cool new feature like the Gatcha Lab that was in the Astro's Playroom game. You have a total of 120 pieces to find, and you can use the bird bots to find the puzzle pieces as well. Now keep in mind there are puzzle pieces to collect in the crash site itself as well as bots. Also, each level map has a hidden puzzle piece that appears by just flying around the map until it appears. Collecting all of the puzzle pieces is super important for unlocking the golden statue, and then you need all 300 bots to create a bot wall that you can run up. Now you can get the culminating trophy, the golden bot, where you need to rescue the special master bot at the top of the golden statue and complete the Grand Master Challenge. I don't really want to spoil it too much, but this is your biggest challenge in this game. This final challenge, which you need to do in one life, is pretty difficult. It took me a bit of time to get used to it and beat it. It's going to be a challenge. But it's going to be one of the final trophies you collect in this platinum run, and it requires all the bots and all the puzzle pieces, and you can access it from the crash site. Enjoy it when you get to it because it's an awesome payoff for going through the effort to collect all of this stuff. The Gatcha Lab returns, and instead of popping iconic and obscure PlayStation peripherals, you get these awesome thematic new interactions for your cameo bots. Some of these new interactions will need to be unlocked for trophies that we'll cover later, but for now what you need to know is you need one of them to unlock the first prize trophy, and then you need 150 prizes for the money well spent trophy. Each roll of the gacha machine is 100 coins, so you need approximately 1500 coins to get all the prizes. Maybe a little bit more because I keep getting these damn empty cans from the machine. How did they get in there? With that many coins needed, I'm telling you right now, you'll be fine. You don't really need to grind coins that much. You might need a couple more at the end of your journey after you collect all the bots. It depends on how much you're looking for the coins and collecting them. It's not a bad grind at all. Once you have to do a grind to get the rest of the coins, you'll probably be shy of maybe a couple of gacha pieces, but it's not going to be anything you have to worry about. If you don't miss the prize box at the end of each level that gives you 100 coins, you'll be fine. So the best combo for grinding the coins is short levels or levels with a lot of enemies and collecting that final prize. But in the grand scheme of things, the grind to get the rest of the coins wasn't crazy, and replaying these awesome levels again and again is definitely not a bad thing. Once you get 150 of the total 169 prizes as I record this video, you will get the trophy. I suspect there will be more prizes and bots added post-launch, so the wording of the trophies being a specific number and not the word all is actually a good thing. Okay, let's start with the trophies you can find inside the levels themselves first, and then we can tackle the ones in the crash site last. And there's a lot in the crash site. We're taking a look at environmental trophies, and that's the rest of the trophy run here, and honestly the best part of it. Just a fair warning, this might be a little bit spoilerish if you haven't gone through the game yet, so I'm warning you here. Our first one in the Gorilla Nebula is Jammer Slammy, where you have to dunk a basketball into the hoop on the level construction derby. After you get the dog rocket pack, yes, you heard those words come out of my mouth, dog rocket pack, you will find a part of the level with a basketball hoop. Just look for the box that has the basketballs hidden inside it, and then you just need to dog rocket into the basket in the direction of the hoop. The ball will soar into the hoop and you'll get your very first trophy here. Then the second one in the Gorilla Nebula is at the very last level you beat after the first boss, and it's incredibly nostalgic for me. It's the level called Apes on the Loose. My god, Asobi, you got me to ugly cry with happiness for letting me hold the time net once again. While you're catching Pippo monkeys, you can also get the net profit trophy if you catch the golden butterfly. It's found in the area with the big statue and all the monkeys hanging out, and you'll need to find this bush right here beside this goopy guy. Give the bush a swipe with the net, and then the butterfly will pop out. Then you just have to catch it for the trophy. Now we move into the tentacle system to grab all 3 of these next trophies. Head into the level Wormy Passage, and we are slamming down to get the Double Dug-In trophy. You get the frog gloves again, and you can slam worms after you pull them out of their holes. The trophy wants you to slam 2 wormies at the same time, and there are 2 spots where you can realistically pull this off. One at the beginning where you have 2 worms, and another spot later where you have 4 worms that you can choose from. You will have to use 1 frog hand for each, so don't grab 1 worm with both hands, and you'll get the trophy pretty easily once you have their noses, and slam them! This next one is rude and hilarious at the same time. In the beginning of the level Trunk of Funk, we can get the trophy called What Is He Saying? At the part where you hose down a seed and watch it turn into a singing and performing tree. Here's the rude part. When he's fully grown and singing for you, I know your trigger finger is getting itchy. Douse him again. Wow, this tree is really thirsty. Drink up, bud. Rude but hilarious trophy. What's that? You haven't had enough? Glob, 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 glob. No problem. Here, have some more. Glob, 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 glob. Look at the stars and how they glob, glob, glob. Sorry, we don't own that one. Then the theme level in this world is another incredible romp, just like the first one with Ape Escape. Eyes of the Allfather can be collected in the Bot of War level after you find and defeat all 8 of Odin's ravens. That's right, just like how we did it in the God of War games, but way less of them. They are scattered all over this level, and with your new power to wield the Leviathan axe, you can throw it at them. Keeping track of them is also made pretty easy. Beside the tree where you find the Mimir bot, you will also see on the wall how many of Odin's ravens you collected, and if you exit and re-enter the level, the count will not reset, thankfully. So this is a flavorfully fun and not a chore type of trophy, like it is in the other games. 150 ravens or however many we had to get, screw that. So, do it, boy. Moving on to our third world in the Serpent Starway, we have 2 more trophies to get. Time to cash in is collected in the level Slow-Mo Casino, and it's for stopping time and winning the jackpot on all 4 slot machines. Oh man, I really needed this power when I was in Vegas. Roll the machine, turn up the slow-mo, and get that money. Do it 4 times for all 4 machines and get the trophy. Now we're dropping into our 3rd themed level to collect the next trophy, and wow, Team Asobi just keeps amazing me with how good these damn levels are. In the level Dude Rating, we will adventure through it, and we can get the Lost Eggacy for collecting all 3 egg artifacts, which are actually precursor orbs from Jak and Daxter. The first one of the precursor orbs is locked behind a small puzzle, and then you'll find the other 2 just sitting in off-beaten paths later in the level. Not hard to get them at all, but it's a blast from the past to get these, just like we did in Uncharted. And the level overall is incredible. What an absolute finish to this level. Moving on to our 4th place, the Camo Cosmos. The level Bubbling Under was so impressive that it got my wife saying the same thing. Once you get through the main channel, you get to the open area that you can explore, and it's a chance to get the Jumping Through Hoops trophy. On top of the water, you can see these dolphin bots jumping through a hoop, and you know what to do next. Follow them, do it with your penguin jet, boost and jump through the hoop, and you'll get this trophy pretty easily. Now we'll move to the last level of the Feather Cluster, the 5th and final world. Now we get to be Aloy Bot, and we can play through the Horizon theme level and get the What a Trip trophy. You won't be able to use the titular weapon, but later in the level some tripcaster lines are already set up, and the trophy wants you to defeat 7 enemies with those tripcaster lines. So you kind of have to goat the enemies into running into them. Make sure you don't glide over the lines or you'll break them. Another easy one, but this machine learning level is just as awesome as the other theme levels where you play as other heroes. It's excellent, and I love that there's a tall neck here. Okay, now we covered all of the ones you find in the levels. Now we can settle down on our favorite place to be, the crash site. When applicable, I'll tell you which bots you need and what level to find them, plus the piece you need from the Gatcha machine to make most of these trophies pop. Let's start with my beautiful boy. The one you see framed in all of my videos where I'm on camera. Let's Twist Again is the trophy for booging down with Crash Bandicoot. This will require the Protective Spirit item, which is the Mask Aku Aku, but even before that you can get me boy Crashbot pretty early in the level Aztec Trail by frog punching these crates of Wumpa. Fitting. Then once you have these two things, give them a slap in the crash site and then press down on the D-pad to dance with them. Oh, I love this game, and I love that my boy Spyro is here too. That's a good one. Got all my boys in this game, all my boys! Next one has the Prince from Katamari Damacy. A little bit more obscure than Crash, but still an icon in PlayStation history. So once you get him from the level Downsize Surprise, yes, the cute mouse one, you have one of the pieces for the Royally Stuck trophy. Then you need to get the Rolling Star item from the gacha for the fun to start. Give the prince a whack and instantly regret it. Instead of having a ball, you are the ball. Next, we got the KO trophy. Two more icons that rose up way before PlayStation even existed are Ryu and Ken. And you need both of these World Warrior bots in your crash site. You don't need anything from the Gatcha machine this time, but you have to get Ryu from the level Retro Rampage 1 and Ken from Retro Rampage 2. The former level is in the first world and the latter is in the second, and they are both side challenge levels that you have to unlock. Once you recover both of them, head back to the crash site, give them both a whack and stand between them. Not really two fellas you want to piss off, but we do crazy things for trophies now, don't we? This one is funny and there's some collateral damage. Poor Thor. Once you have Kratos and Thor in the crash site and you got Kratos' Gatcha item, then you're set up to get the Thaw God of Thunder trophy. Now give Kratos a whack and piss him off, then quickly hide behind Thor before Kratos hurls his axe at you. Oh man, good thing Thorbot is not in a fighting mood or we would have been the reason we reignited this beef. Our last trophy, that's like all these other ones, is the Deep Pocket Dragon trophy, which features our buddy Kiryu. He's not in one of the regular levels, but instead inside of the challenge level, Boing Bonanza in the Camo Cosmos. It's a sacred symbol level with the square button, and you have to beat these in one go to bring the bot home. Then you need his Gatcha item and then whack him. And then whack him again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Give it to him. Shake him down. Also not a guy you really want to piss off, but we're getting this trophy. We gotta do it. So, charming and flavorful run of trophies, honestly, but we still have more to cover and unlock. There's still a couple more that we need to get through. Getting 64 puzzle pieces and unlocking the Safari Park is important because it will also unlock the photo mode camera. You can use it anywhere you like after you unlock it, but for the Strike a Pose trophy, you have to use it inside the Safari Park and specifically on one of these blue photo spots. These photo spots will have the wildlife around it interact with the photo, and it's very cute. Then we have Thick as Thieves as the next trophy that you need to get, and you also can't unlock it until you've unlocked the Safari Park because you need the camera. You also need two specific brave adventurers, one named Nathan Drake, I don't know if you've heard of him, and the other one named Lara Croft. Nate is unlocked pretty naturally through the level as we discussed earlier, but Lara is collected in the level Hieroglyph Pyramid in the Camo Cosmos. Then once they're both at the crash site, you just need to capture a photo with both of them in the shot. Call everybody over and take a group shot that has Lara and Nate visible. Say cheese. As if this game isn't charming enough, one of my favorite things is calling on the bots to help out. The way they work together always cracks a smile. So I'm gonna be a little shit and cause some trouble twice. Wallbuster is given to you if you whack a bot wall once it's formed and break it up. This trophy is really out of pocket. They come running to help you, and then this trophy makes me do this. Dick move. The other one is also a dick move. Keep It Together wants you to knock a bot out of the bot tower without it collapsing. The first one that will always be available has your bots make the rock staircase, and you can knock some of the bots from the middle and it won't fall. It can't be the top or the bottom or it will fall. You have to do it from the middle. Dick move, bro. Hopefully this next trophy gets us back in the bots' good books. Bot Revolution asks us to dance with at least 100 bots. Once you have enough in your crash site, whistle them over and start boogieing. I don't know how many times I've done this, whether it's 10 bots, 100 bots, and definitely I did it when I had all the bots. Charm for days. Now, our last 2 trophies of this rousing trophy guide can only be obtained when you have all 5 ship parts. Alas, our journey is coming to an end, but that's life, ladies and gentlemen, and bots. At the top of my game is for getting yourself right to the top of the mothership. As I mentioned, this is only done once you have all 5 ship parts, as they'll build the scaffolding that high and you'll be able to get yourself to reach the top and stay there. And then we end off on the Sing Stars trophy for standing beside all those same 5 parts and listening to them sing to the background music. SSD, memory, GPU. So damn catchy. It's amazing hearing them in unison and reunited. That's our last trophy, and it ends us off on a joyous moment, harmonious in fact. That's it for this. We did it. Just like that, it's over. The experience is over. I've been clamoring for an amazing platformer like this for a long time, and boy did it deliver. But all good things must come to an end, and if this platformer was maybe like 30 to 48 hours, it definitely would have overstayed its welcome. Maybe just give me some DLC and we'll call it even. But anyways, if you have collected 300 plus new friends, rebuilt the PS5 ship, collected some really fun environmental trophies with some awesome cameo bots, stop this annoying little alien bully. You're a bully, bud, but I'm the bully. The bully who bullies the bullies. That's me. And collected all the trophies. Congratulations! You will be awarded the Astronomical Platinum Trophy for Astrobot. Overall, this is an absolute experience, top to bottom, and that includes the Platinum Run in it. It's gonna be one of your favorite Platinum trophies in your collection for a long time. It sure is for me. Sure, the rarity percentage is gonna be double digits because it's not that difficult to Platinum, but there are a few challenges that did cause me to hunker down and get into gamer mode. Anyone who did that last challenge has my respect, and as far as I'm concerned, you earned your Platinum trophy. At the end of the tight 15 to 18 hours it took to Platinum Astrobot, I was happy and enjoying every aspect of the experience, and that's all I can ask for. If you are a PlayStation enthusiast, a platforming fan, or a trophy hunter looking for a fun time, this is it right here. Highest recommendations, and don't be surprised if I tell you at the end of the year that this was the best Platinum experience I had in 2024. Attaboy, Astrobot. Attaboy. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Another Platinum Hunters episode. That makes 97. So we're getting very close to the coveted 100 mark. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? If you know me, you might have a clue. But if you enjoyed this video, definitely comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Definitely show it to me that you did enjoy this video. And I hope you guys enjoyed this game because it was excellent. I really, really enjoyed it. It was excellent. And let me know what you loved about it in the comments section. I hope all your trophy hunting expeditions, finding all the cameo bots, go incredibly well, and peace out.